guys, what's going on? Camp Out coming at you with a stand-up review. No, not gonna happen. For those of you who just came here to see the overhead shot like I normally do, or just see the sneaker, timestamp will be around here somewhere. But for those of you who like runners as much as I do, let's talk about this real quick. So, you know what it is: Concepts, ASICS Gel Lyte III, Salmon. There's a bunch of different ways you can say it. I just say Salmon. It is what it is. For the most part, I think the Salmon colorway has, and I think a lot of us have the same sentiment, belonged to Kith for a really long time. Ronnie in particular, Salmon Toe 1.0, 2.0, even the Homage pair, when it came out, made sure it had that Salmon Toe box on the right shoe, and it was one of those things where it was like, is another retailer ever going to do a Salmon colorway? Hats off, hands out, whatever goes to Concepts. Not particularly sure who, but I'm almost positive it's Dion. Shout out, as many times I've met Dion, and like we spoke a few times, I don't think he gives a fuck about what anybody else is doing, just what Concepts wants to do and is gonna do. Perfect example, when I think about who else is gonna do a Salmon shoe, like Concepts, maybe extra butter at some point, but like who was really gonna like tip their hat into the box and be like, yo, we want to do a Salmon colorway? And I think the people at ASICS being like, oh, I don't know if you're gonna be able to do that, Chief. Concepts. So hats off to Concepts for doing a Salmon colorway. I talked to, shout out to Just Dave and a couple other people in the DM about the colorway right off the bat, and I was like, if anybody was gonna do a Salmon colorway, you weren't gonna do a toe cap, you weren't gonna do a toe box, you weren't gonna do a heel, you were gonna do a whole shoe. And if you were going to execute, this is the exact way that you needed to execute. I think it's 100% on point. I think it hits every mark that it needs to hit as far as material, as far as texture, as far as branding. 3M hits, underlays, the way that the color is adjusted, the color blocking, as they say. The shoe was on point, and the plush. But we'll do the actual review overhead in a minute. I'll make sure my lighting's on point because we're Gel Lyte III. We can't fuck around today. I want to know, I'm probably going to premiere this video, like in the comment section if you guys are chatting, because I'm definitely going to be bullshitting on this one, what your thoughts are on the execution on the shoe, the colorway of the shoe, and if it's cool that somebody else did a Salmon colorway. Just curious. I want to know for myself, but I have a feeling a lot of people have the same sentiment, like who was going to do a Salmon shoe after Ronnie? Who was doing it? Now I know it's been a while since we've gotten a really good shoe from ASICS. Now, Sneaker LAH did a really dope, the Towers, I can't think of the name of the Towers, which is terrible of me. Shout out to Julian, thank you very much. But I can't think of the name. Review is up in the channel, check them out. Silver all over, that iridescent, super clean fire, but that's one. I mean, we got a couple of random ASICS in the mix, and we also got 30 pairs palette. On the back end of the palette, not to throw dirt on the guy, because that's something I would never do about Kith and Ronnie, but it wasn't pow. The colors were cool. They matched a palette, which was what I think he was going for. The video was dope. Seeing that wall with all those Gel Lyte IIIs was super clean. The shoes were amazing. The material was on point. The shape was on point. It was the OG shit. Like, everything was where it needed to be. I just didn't get that Gel Lyte III that sucked me in to begin with. Hey, yo. I think about Three Lies. I think about Kimmy Corey. I think about original Salmon Toe 1.0. I think about 25th anniversary and almost everything that dropped that year. I think about all those Gel Lyte IIIs when I think about when runners were really, I think, capitalizing on what sneakers were, what fits were, and like maybe what this channel was. I don't even know, but I think this brings me back to that same exact feeling of shit. That shit is fire. And I'm not just saying that I'm just saying that in general. The shit is fire. One thing that's been missing from, I think, the runner community and just sneakers in general, outside of the usual hype and raffle bullshit, is what runners meant to me specifically, and it was just a real feeling of community. I got like 6 or 7 group chats that are still going from like 2016, and I really feel like the base for what the camp out was really runners. So homage to what the camp out was and continues to achieve or strive for, back to, I guess, grassroots. The shoe might not mean a lot to a lot of people to see a Gel Lyte III come out of the darkness, so to speak, and be so impactful. But for me, like, it's a very special shoe, and I think that Gel Lyte 3 needed something like this. On point. Shout outs to Concepts for just killing the shoe. So let me just do the review real quick. Thoughts, comments, where you guys think the sneakers are at, where you think sneakers are at as a whole. I fucking hate sneakers. Anyway, review time. So without further ado, let's get into the shoe. Did not mean to rhyme that whatsoever. Let me go a little bit this way. That'll straighten me out. How do we look up top? Up top's not bad. Just have to crop a little bit. ASICS Concepts. Let's go 10.5 on the sizing. Coral Cloud Pure Silver. I'm just amazed by this. Now, shape of the shoe is the original shape of the shoe. I go through this all the time when I talk about this, and they do the original shape. This is the original shape of the shoe, not the 2012, 2011 iteration, not the 2016 iteration, but the original shape of the shoe. So it's a little bit wider on the toe box. Super comfortable, just a heads up. I'm gonna take them out of the box real quick. You know this is Concepts, you know it's ASICS. So a little rustling around. You'll notice that this guy's down here. I did try one on already, so TTS on the sizing. Let's get that out of the way right off the bat. Bingo. Bongo. I'm gonna keep this one in hand for you guys, only because it has the debossing for the Concepts on here already. I'm gonna stand up real quick and make sure you can see. I'm gonna bring a little bit closer so you guys can see the Concepts debossed into the right side of the heel cup on the right shoe. The left shoe has Gel Lyte 3 stamped in there, just a heads up, so that way you know that there's a stark contrast in the two. I think that's the only branding that's on here. We'll take a look though, because I haven't really looked them over until right now. So I'm trying to give you that quality, just daytime lighting right now, so I think it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Anyway, let's go over the entire shoe real quick. As far as material goes, you got a beautiful brushed suede nap across the entire thing. Just phenomenal. Just a nice piece of work here. Toe box has that very, I guess, coral, light salmon kind of feel to it. Again, brush strokes across the entire thing. Super supple, super plush, very nice. I will say this before I continue this sneaker review. FORCEFIELD. FORCEFIELD will go all over this. Probably 2 coats. Let it sit for a day before I even wear them out anywhere, but just a reminder, I don't know what you guys use. I use FORCEFIELD to protect all my suede and my sneakers, but the whole shoe. Every speckle of the shoe aside from the midsole and outsole, the eye stays over here, the 3M, you got to protect it. Anyway, light color on the toe box. I guess you can call it the mudguard area, leading off the U-throat or throat area is that same shade. I don't see if there's any other hits of that anywhere else. I think those are just the 2 spots. You got that deeper color on the toe cap. So you got the toe cap, the split tongue, and then the collar area at the end of the laces, and I believe maybe even the stripes are the same color again on the heel. Nope, not the heel. Heel's a little bit lighter. So the Achilles area, split tongue, collar, and then toe cap, and I would say stripes are also all the same colors. You got a 3M underlay on all of the tiger striping. So starting from the ankle area leading into the stripes, all underlaid in silver. You got this blush kind of salmon as the base of the stripes. Same thing at the lower portion of the lace area. And then I would say that same color is indicative of the heel cup. Wrapping around, you got another 3M hit with a salmon colored, I would say maybe 3M. I might have to hit that with a light, so I'll do that during the review at the end or when I do the on foot, because there will be an on foot for these puppies. Let me hit it with the light real quick. See what we got. I think it's just the silver that is the 3M. Let me look on the camera real quick. Yeah, I'm almost positive it's just the silver that's the 3M. So you got a silver hit, silver 3M hit on the heel cup area, gel in the salmon color, ASICS hit, debossed with the salmon color as well, good contrast up here, brush suede again across the entire shoe, pigskin is what my assumption is going to be on this, because it's just super supple, super plush. You have almost like this raspberry nylon liner, neoprene I should say, liner to the inside of the shoe. Super comfortable. You also have this Japanese art on the footbed of the sneaker. Clean, very, very, very cleanly done. Again, like I said, I tried them on already, so they're super comfortable. Oh yeah, footbed has the ASICS and Concepts logo stamped on the bottom there. Much like any Concepts collaboration you're gonna get those C's at the bottom. Oh, there you go. You got the salmon fish on the other footbed, or the salmon on the other footbed. I don't know what else to say about this. Oh, let's do the midsole real quick. Midsole, you got 2 different colors or 3 different colors? 3 different colors across the midsole. So you've got the light salmon painted on, then you got that burgundy kind of raspberry feel, and then the, I guess, the purest color salmon on the heel portion. Same thing, or actually a little bit different on the outsole. So you got 3 different shades here. You probably can't see it too well. The heel is one color more towards the raspberry. This is more towards that darker, I guess, salmon or beach. I don't even know what you'd call it, but anyway, that's this color, and then you got that light color across the toe area. So you got 3 different colors across the midsole and outsole, ASICS branding down there. 2 different sets of laces. So you got the set of laces that came in there, and then you got the green kind of wasabi laces that also you could throw in there. I might leave these in. Probably leave these bad boys in. I'll take a look and see what these look like, but I'll most likely leave these in just because I think it's the cleanest look. If I want to get a little kooky or crazy, I'll throw the wasabi laces in there, but for right now, I'll leave it the way it is. Maybe I'll try it for the on foot of the review. I'll do 1 lace green and 1 lace the regular color. But anyway, if you guys have any questions or comments, shoot the comment section. Again, I definitely want to hear thoughts on the sneaker state. Oh yeah, eye stays in the front here, also 3M. Almost forgot about that. What else? Did I miss anything? I don't think I missed anything. I got every inch of this bad boy. Questions, comments in the comment section. Hopefully we're chatting on the side of this review right now. Shout outs to everybody who's actually in the premiere. I have some new merch dropping probably later this week. It'll be this bad boy for those of you who are up on the gram and pay attention. Mint bottom. If you're into hats, you're into hats. I got a couple t-shirts too with the same kind of hit, glow in the dark on everything. Yeah, all right, so stay tuned. Anyway, questions, comments, thumbs up are always appreciated. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button if you aren't subscribed. I definitely have some content coming your way. Anyway, I'm out of here. Peace.